Hello and welcome to On the Mat with Lydia. That's me. Whatever has brought you to your yoga practice today, you are very welcome here. Today's class is yoga for headaches. So for this practice, you might want to grab one block. We'll use it for a sweet little kind of massage at the end. But if you don't have the block, no worries. When you're ready, we're going to start in a comfortable seated position on the mat. So finding any seated shape that feels comfy for your body right now. Taking a moment to relax your arms by your side, sit up nice and tall. And if it feels safe and comfortable for you, you can close your eyes. Otherwise, keeping a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. And using this closing of your eyes or softening of your gaze as a way to transition your attention inward, bringing awareness to your body, to your breath, to how you feel in this moment, and giving yourself permission to fully be here for this time on your mat today. And we'll pause here for just a few more rounds of breath to really center in, to notice how the body is feeling, to notice how your breath is flowing through your body. And all together here, let's take one more big breath in. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Using those big exhales out through the mouth as a release of tension anytime you need it throughout your practice. But for now, let's flutter the eyes open if you had them closed. Taking an inhale to draw your shoulders up to your ears. And as you exhale, dropping your shoulders down and back. Just some gentle shoulder rolls to start us out today. Inhaling up to the ears and exhaling down and back. And you can make this movement as big or as small as you'd like today. Just getting out some of the crunchiness that often lives here in the shoulders, creating a little bit more space with this movement. Beautiful. Now you can do these shoulder rolls for as long as you'd like, as long as it feels good. But when you're ready, we're going to settle the shoulders back into stillness, drawing them down your back. And then starting to move through the neck now, we'll drop the chin towards the chest. And moving very slowly here, start to bring your right ear over towards your right shoulder. And then coming down through center, bringing left ear over to left shoulder. And we'll do this a couple of times, coming through center, over to the right, and through center, over to the left. Nice and slow and gentle as we're moving through the neck. And this is really a great time to notice if you're holding a lot of tightness up here around the neck, the upper back, the shoulders. Oftentimes when we're experiencing headaches, it can come from this tension that we hold up here around the neck. So when you're ready, we'll start to bring the head, the neck back towards stillness. Settling in with your right ear, moving over towards your right shoulder. So think about drawing your ear towards your shoulder without lifting your shoulder up to your ear. And then think about pointing your nose, your chin straight forward. Perhaps the eyes close here again as you feel this stretch down through the side of your neck. Now you can stay right here if this already feels really nice for you. If you'd like to add on to the sensation, please follow along with me. So with that right ear meeting down at the right shoulder, that left arm is going to stretch out straight to your side. Really lengthening out through those fingertips. Take a big breath in. As you slowly exhale, begin to drop your left fingertips down towards the mat. Taking your time as you go, notice how that affects the stretch. And maybe your fingertips come all the way down to the ground. Feeling just an additional bit of length for the neck here. Now you get to explore a little bit here with that left arm. Starting to walk your left fingertips forward and back on your yoga mat. And again, noticing how that starts to impact the stretch for your neck. So if you are exploring with that left arm, moving the hand forward and back, see if you can find that place of the greatest crunchiness, the most tightness. And once you're there, pause and breathe. Your breath is an amazing tool to help relieve some of this tension that we build up in the body. So wherever you are, let's stay for 3 more rounds of breath. Of course, you always have the choice to come out of the pose sooner if you feel the need to. And all together, let's take one more breath in here. And breath out. Moving slowly to come out the same way you came in. So if that left arm is extended, bringing it back to center, slowly lifting it up by your side, and then drawing the left hand back into your lap, and slowly uprighting the head, bringing back the head to stack over the neck, to stack over the heart. Pause for a moment just to feel the difference between the sides of your body. And then when you feel ready, we're going to switch sides. So this time that left ear is going to drop over to your left shoulder. Again, not lifting up the shoulder to meet the ear, but keeping the arms heavy, the shoulders relaxed. If this feels like enough right here, please feel free to stay. If you'd like to explore a little bit more sensation, you can reach that right arm straight out by your side. Take a breath in here. As you breathe out, really slowly begin to drop the right hand down. Taking your time, feeling the sensation every step of the way. And as your right fingertips find the mat, maybe you start to walk your hand forward and back. Again, getting curious about the sensations that pop up in this right side of your neck. And noticing if you can find one spot in particular that feels really tight today. And once you're there, stay and breathe. And let's stay all together for about 3 more rounds of breath here. Enjoying one more inhale in this stretch. And exhale completely. Moving slowly to come out of this pose the same way you came in. Lifting the right arm up, bringing it back by your side. And then gently bringing your head back to center. Nice, tall, stacked spine. Again, take a moment to pause here. Notice how you feel. Take a breath in. And let it out. Beautiful. Please make your way onto hands and knees. Let's come to our tabletop position. So taking your time to get there, planting the palms, stacking the hips. Finding your nice long spine here as you take a breath in and breath out. Now with your next inhale, lifting your chest, roll your shoulders back, Only if it feels okay for your neck, begin to lift your chin. As you exhale, start to round your spine, tucking your tailbone. Again, only if it feels okay for the neck, tuck your chin towards your chest. Then inhale, lengthen out and open the heart. Find your cow pose. As you exhale, tuck your chin and round. Moving through the spine here as you inhale and exhale. 2 more rounds, please, on your own, following your breath. Really taking your time with this movement, no rush. And at the bottom of your next exhale, as you round into your cat pose, begin to shift your hips back towards your heels, coming down as far as you want to go. Dropping the chest, dropping the head towards a child's pose-ish shape here. Thinking about maintaining this length all the way through the neck, out through the crown of your head. Feeling as well this space through the sides of your waist, through your back body. And let's pause here for another breath in. And breath out. Inhaling to lift your hips just enough that you can tuck your toes behind you. As you exhale, power through your legs to lift your hips and come into your downward facing dog. Just passing through for today, but if you'd like, you can take a moment to pedal out the heels. Maybe shake the hips, shake the head. And then stepping your feet nice and wide apart, right foot to the right, left foot to the left. Soften your knees, lift your heels, and start to walk your hands back towards your feet. So as the hands come back, dropping the heels, letting the knees stay bent a little or a lot as you fold forward between your legs here. As you settle into your forward fold here, just taking a few moments to take the weight of gravity off of the top of the head. Find this lengthening through the spine. So really allow your head to hang heavy here. Maybe even nod your head yes. Shake it out no a couple of times. And feel yourself really supported down through the legs here, rooting through the feet. Nice soft bend in the knees. From that support of the lower body, please begin to walk your hands behind your head. Interlacing your fingers so that your pinkies are right at the base of your skull and your thumbs can reach towards your shoulders here along the length of your neck. Letting the elbows be wide as the hands don't pull on the head but just gently bring this lengthening to the neck. So finding a little bit of traction here, again letting that head hang heavy. Keeping your breath smooth and steady as we take another inhale here and exhale. Keeping the arms as they are, supporting the base of the skull. Bend your knees, drop your hips, take an inhale to rise all the way up to standing. At the top, exhale, lift your chest, draw your shoulders back, little baby back bend. Inhale to lift upright once again, gentle lift of the head with the hands. Then exhale to bend your knees and begin to fold forward once again. With your breath, inhale to rise, pushing through the feet. As you come up, exhale, shoulders back, lift the heart. Inhale, nice tall spine, head over heart. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward. Begin that journey back into your fold. Again, inhaling to rise, take your time. Exhale, gentle back bend at the top. Inhale, upright your spine. And exhale to fold forward. Just one more time here. Move at your pace as you inhale to rise. Exhale for that baby back bend. Inhale, nice tall spine. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward. And this time we'll stay in that forward fold. Option to keep the hands at the base of the skull or let your arms now hang heavy, just dangling down towards the floor. Perhaps another nod or shake of the head if that feels nice. Let's stay for another inhale and exhale. Moving slowly, take your inhale to walk your hands forward, coming back through that downward facing dog shape. Take a breath in here as we pass through. As you breathe out, gently land your knees to the mat. Again, just passing through as you sit your hips to one side, swing your legs around in front of you. And let's come to a seated position now on the mat. Awesome. Reaching your legs out in front of you, let's bend the knees, drawing your chest towards your thighs towards your chest so that they're touching. Bringing your hands to your ankles or maybe the outer edges of your feet. Take an inhale right here. As you exhale, begin to slowly walk your feet forward towards the top of your mat, all the while keeping your chest and your legs together. So imagining that these two parts of your body are magnetized to one another, and the moment that they start to come apart is the moment that you stop walking the feet. So finding this variation on our seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana, allowing for not just a stretch of the legs, but also this length through the low back and the spine. So letting your chest melt down onto the support of the legs here. Maybe a little tuck at the chin as you let your head hang heavy. And we'll stay in this shape for the next 5 rounds of breath. So if you'd like, perhaps allowing your eyes to close or your gaze to soften. Bringing your attention back to the steady flow of your breath. And now together, let's take another inhale here. Exhale completely. With your next natural inhale, slowly rise up, bringing your chest away from your legs now. Taking a moment to bend the knees, plant the soles of your feet so you can sit up nice and tall. Just notice how you feel in your body right now. Especially feeling into this kind of central line of the body from your head, through your neck, through your spine. Noticing if you're tensing through the muscles of your face, around your forehead, your cheekbones, your jaw. And see if you can relax that, maybe even scrunching the face and then releasing, maybe moving the jaw around a little bit just to bring some more softness into the body. And then as you're ready, if you have your block, please go ahead and grab that now. If you don't have the block, then you can come to lay down on your back and do this, or you can just use your hands. We're going to be doing a nice gentle massage for this spot right at the base of the neck. This is called your occiput. So we're going to be doing just a gentle kind of myofascial release for this area here. So again, if you don't have your block, hands will do as you just bring a little bit of gentle massage here to the upper part of the neck. If you do have your block, it can be a really handy tool to give you this massage without any effort of your own. So you're going to set up your block on this medium setting so that you have a long edge facing you. Slowly begin to lay yourself down so that as you come onto the block, that long edge is meeting the base of your skull. So I'll kind of sit up and show you here just so you know where you're aiming for. Long edge of the block is going right here to the base of the skull. So you're going to start to lay yourself down onto that block, making sure that your body is supported. So maybe planting the feet like I'm doing now. And once you feel set up and ready here, arms rest by your sides. Chin will slightly tuck towards the chest. And you can already feel this slight tractioning of the neck here as the block kind of lifts your head off of your neck. And then if you'd like, you can explore slowly moving your head side to side, giving you that kind of massaging across the occiput here. So really take your time with it. You don't have to press hard to really feel the benefits of this. So really gently moving across this area at the top of the neck here. And maybe again, if you find a spot that's a little bit more tender, you can stay and breathe for a few moments. Giving yourself at least the next 5 rounds of breath here to really explore how this feels for you, getting this nice massage for the neck. And let's stay for about 3 more rounds of breath here. Whether you have your block or you're using your hands just to gently massage the neck. All together, let's take one more inhale here. Exhale, let it out. Now, if you're using that block, please reach one hand back to hold the block. As you gently lift the head, slide that block out from underneath you, and then lower all the way down to lay on your back. And if you're not already there, meet us here on the mat, laying flat on your back. Finding any comfortable position for the arms and legs here where you feel supported. And giving yourself these next few minutes on your mat to really be held by the earth here. Letting the weight of your body sink into that support. Letting go of any effort in the body, any tightness around the face, neck, shoulders. Giving yourself these next few minutes to simply be. If you'd like, if it's available to you, you can find an eye pillow or maybe a scarf, something that you can place over the eyes, just to give you a little bit more darkness to help relax the muscles of the face, so you can really rest and relieve this tension in the head. This is your time just for you. Shavasana. Feel free to stay for as long as you'd like. But when you're ready to return, begin to bring your awareness back to your body, back to your mat, back to your physical space. Feeling the parts of your body that are touching the earth underneath you. Noticing how you feel in your body. And as you feel ready, inviting some gentle movement back into your body. Wiggling fingers and toes, rolling wrists and ankles. Maybe stretching out long or hugging your knees towards your chest. And taking your time as you transition to gently roll to one side of your body and eventually press yourself all the way up to a seated position on your mat. As you arrive back in a comfortable seat, take a moment to feel the length of your spine from your hips all the way up to the crown of your head. And if it feels right for you, you can bring your hands together in front of your heart, Anjali Mudra. Taking a moment to notice how you feel. Noticing if anything has shifted since the moment that you stepped onto your mat today. And thanking yourself for showing up to the mat, showing up to your yoga practice. I thank you so much for meeting me on the mat. The light in me recognizes and honors the light in you. Namaste.